And welcome into VuGolf. Dustin Ashby joined alongside Adam Frillman and Dr. Tobin Lingafelter. Gentlemen, when Tiger Woods plays well at Torrey Pines specifically, gets off to a great start in his golfing season, history will tell you that Tiger Woods is going to have a fantastic year and most often win a major championship in that year. In Tiger's pursuit of Jack's 18 major championships, clearly I think we all agree, he's got to get one pretty quick here if he has a chance to be able to break this record. Adam, what do you take away from Tiger winning yesterday at Torrey Pines, and what history will tell you is that Tiger Woods is looking for a pretty good season?
Well, I do think that Tiger's set up for a pretty good season. When he doesn't play well at courses in which he dominates, when you look at Bay Hill, when you look at Muirfield Village, when you look at Torrey Pines, you kind of scratch your head and wonder. And that happened last year with Tiger. He didn't play great at Torrey Pines, or didn't play at Torrey Pines, and that to me stood out, that he's not ready to compete and contend for major championships. I think seeing what he did near the middle of last year and watching how he played for 54, maybe 64 holes at Torrey Pines, I do expect big things from Tiger Woods, including another win prior to the Masters and then at least one major championship in 2013.
Wow. Dr. Tobin, do you take anything away from how poorly Tiger finished yesterday, in getting this victory? Does that indicate to you that Tiger's not ready to have the regular season he might normally have after winning at Torrey?
Absolutely not. Like he said, it was when you're out there for 3 hours playing 9 holes and it's 45 degrees and you're just trying to get done as fast as you can. Even at Tiger's level, he knew all he had to do was limp home to win the tournament. But I think what's more exciting is we're starting to see Tiger Woods' short game of old, which was, if you do the history, possibly the greatest short game we've ever seen involved in professional golf. And if he gets that going, he's going to be hard to beat in any of the majors this year. The driving off the tee still got to come a little bit because he sniped a couple, and I think he started losing a little bit right towards the end there, and even sometimes during the tournament. But, at Torrey Pines, those fairways are pretty narrow, but, in a U.S. Open situation, you're 4 or 5 yards off. You could be in some trouble.
It seems like the Tiger of old, as we call it, the Hank Haney Tiger, he would drive his golf ball all over the golf course, but yet he would find a way to salvage the par, and more often than not even find a way to escape with a birdie like he did yesterday on number 4, missing right and then punching out right in front of the green and chipping in. However, on the flip side for Rory McIlroy, he's a player that when he drives the golf ball well, a.k.a. Congressional, or at Kiowa when he won the PGA Championship last year, he can dominate. He can flat out beat you, and he's very streaky with the putter. Whereas Tiger, he doesn't have to have all facets of his game working to be able to compete and to win. Whereas Rory, it looks like he has to have all things firing on all cylinders, Adam.
Well, and I think Tiger was driving the ball extremely well early on at Torrey Pines, and that's how he got up to such a huge lead. That's when Tiger dominates, is when all facets of the game are working together. We're used to seeing him recover. He did that often at Torrey Pines this past week and did it pretty much at every other win at Torrey Pines that he's had. He recovered better than everybody else. But when he's got the ball in the fairway more often than he's used to, that's when he just starts stepping on people's throats and winning by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots.
He won 3 times last year in the PGA Tour, now already 1 time in 2013 on the PGA Tour. And it's hard to believe that we keep talking about the resurgence of Tiger Woods. He's number 2 in the world, and merely a win or a few wins away from overtaking again Rory McIlroy. And Tobin, it looks like, if Tiger has the season that he's set up now to have, again, if history speaks for what Tiger will be like this season, we'll once again see Tiger Woods on top of the world.
You're right. The scariest part about this whole situation for the rest of golf is that Tiger's number 2 in the world with his C+, B- game. It's only going to continue to improve. The only thing I was thinking about this the other day, Tiger Woods doesn't have what they call a timeless golf swing. It's the moves he's always made at the ball are very tough on a body, and over time, and we've seen that happen already, and he's had to reinvent his swing 2 or 3 times, probably just to keep his body from wearing down. So that'll be interesting to watch as this season goes on. He's getting closer to 40 like me, and as long as he can keep the short game good and sharp, he'll be up there week to week for sure.
Adam, do you predict one major championship for Tiger?
Absolutely. I think he's going to win a major championship this year. I'd be really surprised if he wasn't contending at Augusta National. We've seen him play well at Augusta for a couple of rounds in the last few years, and I expect him to continue to do that, except maybe not have that one bad round that puts him out of the tournament.
What a great year it would be if we had Tiger Woods win the first major championship of the season, and then, of course, setting up for Rory McIlroy at the U.S. Open. A rivalry that, look, I think we're all anticipating. Nike's anticipating it. The world of golf will benefit from it. Thanks, guys, for the time.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.